with the Zeus this time, so they're going to have a lot of AoE magical damage, especially with nice negative natural order that's going to be coming out from the Elder Titan.
All right, guys, chat, say it with me. BKB if you are Virtus.pro. I know that you have your Dazzle, you have your Shallow Grave, but listen, Zeus and Elder Titan are going to kill you. It's just a fact of life. You need to accept that fact and move on. Disruptor and Ancient Apparition also picked up means that, well, No-Tail playing, I guess, his favorite hero right now. Screw Io, screw Elder Titan, he's playing Disruptor, and again, I'm totally down for it. We've seen so many good glimpses, static storms aplenty. And Virtus.pro have to find a way to deal with not only the Elder Titan, but I think the Disruptor as well is becoming a huge issue for them.
Yeah, I think he's played phenomenally on this hero in the last 2 games. His ults have been on point, the glimpses have been there, so definitely getting a lot of work done on the Disruptor. Virtus.pro do pick the Slark. I think it's probably one of the better heroes that they play. I think both VP teams actually do quite well with this hero. So they have a Slark, Night Stalker. Looks like it's going to be God playing the Night Stalker this time, and they actually pick up the Broodmother.
Into Zeus, Elder Titan, Disruptor as well.
Well, I don't think Secret have any way of dealing with Brood in the laning phase. Like, what hero is going to deal with Brood right now?
Well, I would say Legion, but that's, well, they ban up the Ember instead. Maybe they can go for the Legion, but that's...
I mean, they can pick Legion, but...
Is that really worth it at this point?
I mean, with Legion, they'll have no carry, right? So they'll just get outscaled in the late game. I mean, if it gets to that point.
But the problem is they can blow up so many heroes that the late game might not be an issue. However, Broodmother is good at stalling and split pushing, so...
That is definitely true. So they need something... What's a carry that can actually... There's actually, like, no good carries that deal with Broodmother. I mean, maybe Jug could be decent, because you have the... Yeah, but the problem with Jug is that the spiders are so fast that if you spin, they're just going to run away.
Meepo.
Yeah, but that...
I don't think so.
I mean, they could Meepo and then have No-Tail played and then switch Kuroki to support. They've done it before, but...
I doubt that'll happen.
Yeah,
if there's any game that they could do that in, it's this game, I think. But because they have this one game advantage, they are really going to take their time to think about this.
This is actually a really nice pick from VP, I think. And I think Secret are just trying to figure out a way. What's the best way to deal with this? Like, do we just pick a regular carry and, you know, try to shut down Brood early?
Oh, wait, hold on. By the way, I'm sorry to cut you off again, but Matt messaged me the game before. He wanted me to let everyone know that there was a patch, I suppose. There was an update, and now Lifestealer, Bloodseeker, and Techies are added into Captain Mode. They weren't there before. Apparently, they're there now. Okay. I don't know if Secret know this. It seems they don't care. They go for the Naga Siren, so there's that.
Yeah, so they're just going with that second route, which is, you know what, don't pick a hero that necessarily counters Brood, but just pick a nice hard carry, because that's what they really needed, and they're just going to focus on shutting down the Brood early, making sure that they get those sentries early. They even have some kill potential with the Disruptor, AA, and Naga, I believe, in this lane. Naga could even steal, you know, 1 or 2 points into net to guarantee these kills as well.
I think it's actually worth it. I know you're maybe going to lack on farm, potentially, but a kill on Broodmother means she's not dominating the lane and she's not getting out of control, because there's a point where she infests, and I mean literally infests. If any hero infests in this game, it is Broodmother. She makes a web, she makes a home, she takes over your base, she takes over your goddamn jungle. You need an exterminator. This team, I mean, Disruptor, he looks like an exterminator in his own right, but... We'll see how Secret deal with the Brood. The last pick, Nyx Assassin, very cool coming out from Yol. We'll see how he plays that. It is going to be Sidor playing the off-lane Broodmother. So Nyx Assassin, Dazzle, and that's going to be your support duo. What about Nyx Infest?
What about it?
Yeah, what about it? Is he
saying to kill spiders?
No, he's saying, I talked about how if there's any hero to infest, it was the Broodmother, but Nyx Infest as well. But that's just one person that he infests, not an entire jungle. Modpacks, get out of here with your game knowledge. Listen, we're a bit tired. We're a bit grumpy.
Wait, is he actually just stuck there? I'm confused what's going on.
I think he is, in fact, stuck. What just happened?
I thought... Okay, well, I guess I just don't play this issue.
There are the webs. You can see that he is right on the edge of these. They will not see him.
Maybe I know what happened, because if you're in impassable terrain, it actually just puts you on the other side.
Yes.
And so those trees actually completely block, so it put him on the other side.
He actually just got stuck. Do they know? Okay, well, Sadoi's got to throw up his webs and he's just going to get out of there. And No-Tail's like, what the hell is going on? And now they do know that this works here. No-Tail had pinged it out. Sentry comes through, and it is going to be countered. It should be. Yeah, it's in range for sure. And so much for your pole camp being warded. It is now available, and Sadoi's a bit sad.
Yep. Well, I mean, it did cost them both sentries, so they're actually not going to have any sentries in the lane to zone them out, which is actually quite important.
They have dust for Big Daddy No-Tail, but
yeah, but that's for a kill. Like, you can't zone him with dust. Like, the threat of the dust is not going to zone him out of EXP range.
Well, Sadoi should still have a good time down here, assuming
I think Sadoi's going to do pretty well.
They could kill him, like you talked about, in Snare, Chilling Touch, Glimpse, whatever you throw from No-Tail. They can get a kill here, but this is one of those heroes that in the offlane, you're not expected to get a lot. You're expected to get experience and maybe a little bit of farm, but Broodmother is expected to be able to get that experience and farm and snowball. So we'll have to see if that's going to be Sadoi. And Sadoi's had not the best series. He's gotten ganked a lot as the Jakiro. He'll just sit and leech experience in the trees currently using his webs. No-Tail is zoning him out or looking for him at the very least. Again, no sentries like you talked about, but while we have a second, the lineup for Virtus.pro, Sadoi is on your Broodmother. We'll have G playing your Night Stalker in the mid lane. Top lane, it is BZZ, your farming Slark, Jotum, your Dazzle, and to finish it all off, it's going to be Yol, your support Nyx Assassin.
And on the side of Secret, in the top lane, we're going to have Misery again playing that offlane Elder Titan. In the mid lane, it's going to be S4 on the Zeus. Bottom lane supporting is going to be Puppey on the Ancient Apparition. Kuroki is going to be on the Naga Siren, and Big Daddy No-Tail playing that Disruptor.
So far, so good coming out for Kuroki at 6 last hits. Sadoi is also going to get some farm here as he is. He's got the wave underneath his tower. Misery is level 1. He's not getting as much, I'd say, out of the lane. It looks like he does have 3 CS, so he's doing okay for himself, I suppose. But the experience is definitely Sadoi. Still very early, though. I mean, very early.
Yola's going to be trading some blows with Misery in the offlane, but nothing's going to really come of that.
Back to the mid lane. G's harassing S4. This is an interesting lane. It's a matchup I haven't seen. This is like a pub matchup like a couple patches ago.
I mean, this is... yeah, I guess Zeus was never picked a while ago, so you would never actually see such a matchup when Night Stalker was popular.
Yeah, there was one period of time where Night Stalker was the big thing in mid for a period of time, and then Zeus was never really the big thing. He was picked occasionally. Bottom lane, have they spotted out Sadoi? They know that he's here. There's going to be an Ice Vortex. He's walking around, but they have no detection.
He's actually starting to get a small spider army. Okay, they do get the sentries down, so this is quite important now. So they buy a second set of sentries, but he's already level 2, actually level 3 now, so he's not going to have too difficult of a time now.
They also have to spend so much money on detection. I mean, Puppey had to buy 2 sets of sentries, I believe. So that's making him a bit poor. No-Tail is... They're not pulling. They're kind of afraid. They don't want Sadoi just to...
Well, they're spending a lot of time trying to find him.
Yeah. If they get first blood, it might be worth it, but it might be too late at this point.
The sentries don't see him down there, so... He can actually just sit here, and unless they pop the dust, which I don't think they can actually kill him when he's inside the trees like this, his Naga won't be able to assist.
Do you think he knows where the sentries are in the lane?
It is possible. I wasn't really paying too close attention. He could have seen... If he was clicked on the hero that was dropping the sentries, then he probably knows.
Regardless, as good as Kuroki's farm is going to be, Sadoi is going to start becoming a nuisance. And imagine once he hits 6 and a solo support's there for the taking. I'm sure he'll go for the no boots build. He'll go and get some kills as quickly as possible because they can't kill him now. And so Sadoi continues to leech experience. All the meanwhile, Misery is finally level 2. Jotum and Yol, I don't think they smoked. They were just going for the top rune at 4 minutes, and they will find a bounty for Yol. Bottom is picked up. It is going to be G picking up an illusion rune. He'll send the illusions back towards mid, and he'll actually hunt for Puppey as it is nighttime. 3 points at Void. This could be a kill. if they're not careful, but all the rest of the supports and even KheZu comes over. G's like, I actually may be dead here. No silence, and Snare's gonna go. G pretty tanky. Cold Feet is gonna proc. Is he gonna give up first blood? Yes. No Tail gets it and gets the kill. And that looked good until they realized, oh, he's actually coming over, so.
Yeah, really nice kill from Secret. And I think that's just G underestimating this lane just a little bit. Maybe thinking that KheZu doesn't have any points in Ensnare, but like we talked about, that 1 point in Ensnare plus Cold Feet pretty much guarantees the proc of that stun, so a nice pickup for Team Secret. Although it does look like G is back in this bottom lane.
Yode's gonna go. KheZu in some trouble. Now Poison Touch going in. They get the kill. And G going down. Oh, well, maybe it's not worth it. I was going to say the Zeus ult comes through. S4 picks up the Broodmother. And although they get KheZu, they lose both the Night Stalker and the Broodmother in the span of about a minute.
I think it's still a bit more worth, I think, for VP in that situation, but S4 is actually in trouble in the mid lane.
He might die. Impale did connect, and Void going through as well. Lightning Bolt doesn't do much to G, and just another kill going. Oh, and got a bit of lag coming through. Did you get that as well?
What happened?
There was a bit of lag. Maybe it was just me.
It was. I didn't get anything. But
Sidoi glimpse back. Kinetic Field coming in. Shadow Wave coming in. No Tail. Almost gets the. Almost dies to the kill of Sidoi, and KheZu has to back away now as well.
That was really nice positioning from Johan just to sit around. They didn't think that Johan was still there, and that heal bomb actually did so much damage.
He must have had his Spiderlings nearby.
Yeah, there was 2 Spiderlings, I believe.
Heal bomb going to work. I think Virtus.pro are in a good spot now, man.
Dazzle Brood is actually extremely scary. If Dazzle just stays down here, and they go for these heal bomb plays, once you get, you know, 5 or 6 spiders.
Puppey is gonna get dove. There's gonna be a Void, maybe Cold Feet. Puppey, G needs to. Oh, he gets frozen up. He didn't move fast enough. He's gonna have to bottle. Stick charges available. He dies. Puppey gets the kill. What a mistake. G needed to move maybe a centimeter or 2 more to avoid that Cold Feet, and he got latched up. G getting overconfident and diving. Yol now too far up into the high ground. Lightning Bolt. Zeus ult might come in. They bait it out actually, and they bait out the Spike Carapace. There's no room for him to run. Lightning Bolt comes in for S4, finishes him off, and 2 arrogant plays coming out from the side of Virtus.pro. However, Sidoi pushing down bottom, not able to get the kill on KheZu, who does have 47 CS. A lot of that, I think, coming from the Spiderling. Seal Bomb coming in. Poison Touch. KheZu should fall here. They will have No Tail. Kinetic Field. Is it enough? No. Nice try from No Tail, but John's right click's there. But here comes G. Dust is up. No Tail getting right click down. Zeusol comes through. They take down the Broodmother. 2-for-1 trade so far. G looking for S4. He's going to go underneath the tower. Lightning Bolt comes in. He's actually out of mana, bottling up. G still looking for the kill. They're going to pass by each other. G might have spotted him. They ping him out. They want this Void. They might get it off finally. They're looking for vision. Here comes BZZ as well. He takes down Jottam. S4 now completely out of mana, though. There's the Dark Pact. And Pounce comes through from BZZ unnecessarily, but they do get the kill. 6-5 the score. Fight recap. Who does it go for? That's not the full fight recap. Volvo, excuse me, Dota 2.
I think VP are coming out slightly ahead from these trades, although they did rotate BZZ into the bottom lane, so that means he's not going to be farming for a bit.
And Pale's already been used. He does have the mana burn. Right click from KheZu. Shadow Wave. They have the Grave. Jottam needs to use it. He does. KheZu now in too deep. He's going to have to song. He wants this kill. He's going to pop it off as soon as the song is over, more than likely.
The Impale's available now, though.
I can't get it off. The Riptide's just too fast of an animation. Kinetic Field comes in. Static Storm. Jottam's dead as well. Now they turn the fight around. KheZu gets the double kill. It's not a farming Naga Siren. This is a fighting Naga Siren. She's using her lungs to get kills.
Bottom tower has fallen.
But tier 1 tower gone bottom as Sidoi takes it down. Okay, man. It's tough to see who's going who's taking the advantage in this game so far. Virtus.pro has a 1,000 net worth lead. It's difficult. It's tough to tell.
Yeah, I think both teams are in an okay position. Secret are probably happy that KheZu just got 2 free kills since he was 0-2 before that last bit of engagement. BZZ is farming pretty well on the Cirque as well, and I think this is another game where there's going to be a large window for the team that doesn't have the Naga Siren.
Sidoi realizes that. Oh, there's a smoke gank. Zeusolt's going to go dust, lightning bolt. Wow, that Broodmother dies quickly. Kinetic field. No Teal is going to survive because of that. The Spiderlings are still going to work. Yol's Vendetta up. He wants this. There's a TP. Impale. Nope. Can't get it. Was looking for a Vendetta strike, I believe.
That was a really big TP, actually. He would have died for sure. I'm not sure that it would have been worth it for Yol, but that TP definitely saving No Tail's life.
G had such a fast start. What is he flying out in the courier? A bracer, and that is another circlet, actually. So G's still kind of looking for his own farm.
Isn't it? It's just a bracer, isn't it?
Yes, just a bracer.
Kuroki is up to 1600 gold, so inching closer to that relic. Probably going to have that at about 15 minutes, assuming that it doesn't die again.
Impale in the bottom lane. They're going to catch out. I just moved my camera a bit because I wanted to see action mid lane. Darkness goes. Now they're going to chase after Kuroki. Kuroki is out of mana, by the way. G, he actually avoids the wrong target. I think it was an illusion. And Kuroki is going to be able to get away because of that. His song is still on cooldown, but they are wrapping around. You can see that in BZZ is here. Kuroki might get spotted out. In fact, will. Impale about to go BZZ. Dark Pact pounds. Impale goes. No mana, no song. Vendetta comes in. Still pretty tanky. There's the Void, though. Cleans it up. Now the Shadow Dance. BZZ once more. Lightning Bolt comes in. Arc Lightning as well. Static Storm. G low. Not enough damage. Cold Feet, but the Zeusolt cleans him up. And now Broodmother has to get away. Sidoi too far in. Shot him. Grave onto BZZ. He needs Shadow Dance. Yol comes in. Mana Void. Mana Burn, excuse me. S4 out of mana. Can't get any more. And they might turn it on to S4. A couple more right clicks from Jotum and from Yol. Kinetic Field. The Spiderlings coming in. S4 needs to live it. He can't do it. The Spiderlings back into action. They're going to turn on Misery instead. Look at the damage coming through. He has to back away. Earth Splitter goes in. Does a lot of damage. Yol, BZZ, and Jotum need to back. Do they have Stomp? They do. But they're not going to follow up.
Does the Astral Spirit like one-shot some of the Spiderlings? Because a lot of spiders just died.
I think the smaller ones, maybe.
The smaller ones? Okay.
Yeah,
that's kind of a problem, actually.
It's a big problem.
Because that's going to be feeding a lot of gold to this Elder Titan at various stages of the game. Sidoi does go for the Midas, so he's going to be increasing his farm. I think this is a decent choice for this hero. It'll be interesting to see what he chooses to progress into after this. If it's going to be something like an Orchid, maybe a book. I think it's most likely going to be a book. Book's the most common item, I believe, on this hero. It's like book into AC or book into BKB AC.
It's just so dumb. Book into Assault Cross and all of a sudden your base is gone if you're not looking.
Yeah.
Or your heroes. One of the two. And, well, back to farming we go. 12 minutes into the game. Who's got the lead? Net worth graph will tell us, at least in terms of the numbers. It's 1,000 for Virtus.pro.
It's just the tower, mostly.
Chi is going to a lane where there are two heroes, and he's the only one. Mid lane is where the action might happen. Captain Yola's got a Vendetta. Sentry Ward is nearby. They haven't spotted him yet. Sidoi is nearby as well.
I think Sidoi needs his spiders over here.
And Pale misses. Stomp goes. Sidoi got stomped up. I think, no, he's just saying. And Yola's actually just going to feed. Every hero in the book's there. Zeusolt goes. BZZ is low. Zeusolt doesn't kill him. Lightning comes out. Song of the Siren goes. Shadow Wave. Shadow Dance. G does get the kill top lane at a Puppey as I was watching action elsewhere. Kuroki not TPing away. Sidoi goes up to the high ground. Regens up in his webs. They're going to drum. They're actually going to go for this tier 2 tower. They see an opportunity. They're going to go for it.
Yeah, they should get this, actually. This is a really nice rotation. And Brood is so annoying with these like construction of webs. He just makes these webs that go like this, and then he can just go into their jungle, fight with them, and then just walk straight back down to the bottom lane.
Kuroki, is he going to get silenced up? He does not have Song. He already used it. Silence goes, the right click, and to spawn Spiderlings nuke. Naga has a bunch of Spiderlings come out of her at the end of her life, unfortunately. It's the worst way to go, alien style. Arc Lightning cleans them up, however.
They get this bottom tier 2 tower, they end up killing the Naga Siren, so a huge pickup for VP, delaying that Radiance. He was getting pretty close, he was up to about 3.4k golds. So that was a really nice kill from VP, and a good timing as well.
Again, the Radiance isn't going to be enough, I don't think. G is starting to get some farm. He's going to have a Gloves of Haste. Will he go back for the Midas as, well, Sidoi already has one, and up to 2,200 gold.
Yeah, he has the Midas already.
It's flying out. So G picks that up. Now Maelstrom maybe, or no? I guess it's that's the thing about Night Stalker. You have so many different item choices you can go for.
I think we might actually see the Maelstrom again. I think it's actually really good on Night Stalker.
Change that to really good on every hero.
BKB maybe? This is actually a really good BKB game as well. They have so much magical damage.
Zeus ult, Zeus anything actually.
Yeah.
Hey, Jesus gonna walk mid and glimpse, kinetic field, static storm. Good gank. Again, all that contributed through No Tail. They're actually chasing after Johan. Zeus, look, Grave does get off. They won't die further. Johan thanking his lucky stars. BZZ has rotated top tier 1 tower. Everywhere's getting split push. He'll have to pounce away. Oh no. Glimpse. Pounces out. Not going to make it. Shadow Dance stays alive for the time being. Stomp does connect. BZZ still regenning. Pounces up in 2 seconds. Will they get him? Pounce away and Snare can come, but too far. 4-step up from S4. The Lightning Bolt. What a play. The Thunder Strike. He's not dead yet. He goes down to the Thunder Strike of No Tail. That force from S4 slides up to the high ground. Well played.
Yeah, quite nice play from S4 to force Steph up onto the high ground and get that kill onto Sark. One thing we didn't really talk about is Disruptor is very good against Sark with the Thunderstrike. Thunderstrike prevents the passive regen, and the ult is also quite good against Sark as well.
I'm assuming you can't Dark Pack Glimpse.
No, you cannot.
Well, they're going to glimpse Sidoi, by the way. He does get out of the kinetic field. Void coming in from the Night Stalker. G not looking to chase down. They just want these towers. That's all they really want. Kuroki does have his relic. His Radiance is not done yet. I thought he might have it. Void coming in darkness as well. S4 out of mana. They're diving the tower. The tier 1 should fall here. BZZ on the high ground. Ice Blast coming in. They see it flying through Sidor. It's going to get hit up by it, but BZZ. Stomp. Misery goes. Dark Pack did go through, and BZZ should get this kill on Misery. It's G with the Void coming through. No Tail TP's in the Impale. No Static Storm. He is donezo. Actually, the Static Storm did get off, but can't see it. Zeus ult everyone solo, but they're not dead. And Johan will look to heal everyone back up with the Earn Charges and Shadow Waves. They just keep fighting.
His 2 urns left, and VP have been coming out ahead in these most recent fights. If you also look at the net worth of all these heroes, they have 3 of the top 4 net worth, although Zeus is pretty close in behind, but the Elder Titan does not have so much from
Pounce, the song, is it going to get off? It goes. Kuroki's so low. He wants to kill G. He's going to bottle up first. Ice Blast is going to come in. G should fall here. Yeah, nice snipe from Puppey. Well set up.
Yeah, that was really nice play by them. And he does get the relic finally. He didn't have a TP there, but good thing he had the haste rune, because I think he actually may have just fallen without that haste.
Did Misery go for Midas in any of the other games? I think he went for it in the first game that he played.
He went Midas both games.
Did he? Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, last game he went Midas into Force Staff Hex, and the game before that he went Midas into Dagon. So that's what he opts for this game.
Sidoi, please don't give all of these fighterlings away. Okay, goodbye. Kuroki's Radiance not there yet. Actually, the recipe is what's taking him the most time to complete, which is the unfortunate thing. Well, it's taking him a long time anyway. Smoke up from Puppey from No Tail. Sidoi's going to get spotted. They have found him indeed. Dust is going to go, and he is going to get glimpsed back, kinetic fielded up, and there's no way he's getting out of this one.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
AA ult is coming towards top, but the tower is already fallen. Looks like Sark's gonna pick up a BKB. Kind of an interesting item pickup. Not something we see too much, but we talked about how good BKB is in this game. And it looks like G is also gonna be going for that BKB.
Would you be okay if Slark went for another item beforehand besides the drum? Like, say, S and Y or Blink or something along those lines?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big proponent of Blink on this. I think it's core, but BZZ not thinking that he needs the Blink dagger in this game. And I mean, I guess he doesn't quite need this Blink dagger because they're just running at them with the Night Stalker. And if the Night Stalker gets 1 Void off, it makes getting a Pounce off quite easy. So maybe he feels like he doesn't need the Blink and he would rather just get the pure stats from the drums.
And so far it's worked out for him. He only has 1 death, 1 kill, 4 assists. Glimpse back, Sadoy again dead. He's not really snowballing. They're all TPing away. That is a triple TP. Will they still find Misery?
Died twice in quick succession.
It's a problem. 4 staff, and he's alive. Impale is not going to be anywhere close. Really good force from S4.
Yeah, I think he dies without that first Impale by Yol.
These are just the veteran plays that they're making. And despite them being down currently, look at the net worth chart. Secret still have KheZu, who's farming up now with his Radiance. Double damage rune is completed as well. And the timer has started. The clock is running. Virtus.pro, they know what they need to do to finish this game off.
They've done a really nice job killing Sadoy. I mean, a lot of times when this Brood starts off with such a great start, teams usually just leave him alone, but they've done a really good job killing him. They use the Zeus ult to get some vision of the Brood, and then they glimpse him back. And it sets up an easy kill.
That was my issue, picking the Brood into specifically Zeus, although picking him into Elder Titan I don't think is as fun either. But that's not that big of a deal, I suppose.
Well, they've been using the Zeus ult to give vision, and then they just glimpse him back to his previous position.
They could just burst him down so fast, too, because of Lightning Bolt and Elder Titan together. But that goes for every hero for Virtus.pro.
Yeah.
Yol is going to walk into a trap. Spike Carapace is going to save him momentarily. Earth Splitter's got to go. They need to back away. Virtus.pro. This is not their fight to take. Maybe it is. Pounce goes in. G goes through. No Tail falls first. S4 is going to fall second. Misery's going to try to TP out. Void not there. He's going to try to get Puppey. Saw goes through and actually staves off the aggression. Ends up being a 2 from what it should have been a lot worse.
Yeah. So BZZ showing off that freshly computed BKB. They're able to burst down 2 heroes so fast. I mean, No Tail just completely evaporated to the Void, and then the AoE damage coming out from the Dark Pact. That could have been much, much worse for Secret if they did not have that reset of the Naga Siren.
KheZu's been involved. He's been near his team when they're fighting. They realize that if they get caught out, that's one of the ways to save them. Oh my gosh.
Alright, KheZu just got like 400 gold from Spiders.
The Radiance burn.
Oh, okay. Oh no, he's gonna get
more. No. Oh god. You fed all of your Spiders away. Look at his gold ticking up now. That actually just is his bots right there. Of course he farmed a bit beforehand, but now KheZu takes over the top of net worth. Virtus.pro. They're getting to the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen.
You can't be feeding a Naga Spiders like that. And
Virtus.pro go for the right play.
Yeah, I think this is a good play. Go for the Russian. I'm surprised he's actually not doing it with the Spiders, but you can do it just as easily with the ultimate.
Dire's middle tower is under
Double damage from G. Lightning Bolt there. Just trying to counter ward. No Dire Vision here. In fact, I don't really see Dire Vision anywhere. They've done a good job of making the Zeus control the map. I'm pretty sure they don't have a gen. Yeah, it's just the Zeus now. Looking at the Dire Vision currently, it's actually all pretty aggressive. One ward down where the webs are. Zeus ult comes out top. Yol's caught out, Impale to go. Vendetta, Static Storm, that does nothing. Ice Blast, and Shadow Wave goes through, and Yol walks through Sentry, but G takes a denied tower, and they all TP away. At least one of them does. KheZu's still nearby. He has Song ready to go, and the entirety of Secret TPs back home to their base. And this is the thing that Secret have done well. When they realize they can't take a fight, they get out immediately. Song is used for KheZu, a level 2 Song. That does allow him to escape.
Alright, so G now has his BKB completed on this Night Stalker, so it's a fresh 10-second BKB. Is he gonna find... none of these heroes have TPs right now, so he can
good silence on the S4. Misery's gonna fall first. BKB made sure to be popped, and then Kinetic Field to stop any further aggression.
Yeah, I'm not sure he can continue chasing though. His BKB is about to finish.
One pick off, not bad, especially on Misery, the Elder Titan.
Yep. I mean, it was for the 10-second BKB, so it wasn't the biggest of deals for Secret.
So far, the Virtus.pro supports, they're a bit higher up in terms of net worth, unsurprisingly, considering how many towers they've taken. There's still this tier 1 tower bottom to take for Secret, excuse me. BZZ paused the game at a climactic time period. But actually,
huh?
I mean, well, the tension, I suppose, is building.
So Sadoi is actually now starting to build his own BKB, which is really smart. I think he really needs a BKB this game.
You know what? I saw that Ogre Club, and I'm like, SNY? Question mark? But it's the BKB. No. Please, no. Please don't do that.
This is actually a really weird Broodmother build, I think. I mean, sometimes we don't even see boots on Broodmother. I know Ice a couple times didn't go boots, and there's no book 3.
And that comes down to web management, I think, which we can't currently see on the map, unfortunately.
Can we? No, they're these little red dots, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. That's the you can't actually see the webs in game, but yeah, you can see the red dots.
Little dots.
Does he have a red dot underneath him? He's missing some towards the Roche pit, but well, more towards the rune actually. Reconnect from the Broodmother. Sadoi seemed to have some issues, and so far so good. We should reconnect to the game momentarily. Again, this is Game 4, guys. For those of you just joining us, Game 4 of Dota Pit, the semifinals. Virtus.pro Polar waiting to face the winner of this series. And you can see clearly, Secret's up 2-1 right now. They're looking to put this game away. However, Virtus.pro Polar currently with the lead against a Kuroki Naga Siren. Not an easy task for either squad. There's a decent amount of money on the line here.
Yep, and a chance to get first place in Dota Pit. So both teams looking to win this series.
I mean, this is
Zeus goes for a pump booster. Do you think this is going to be a Bloodstone or an Aghanims?
I've seen more Ags, I think, than Bloodstones. I'm not sure.
I know S4 does like his Bloodstone though on this.
Yeah, he does, and that would. He has had some mana issues, specifically because of the mana burn coming out from the Nyx Assassin, so regen should be a top priority. However, I don't think he goes Axe because of the BKBs. He might go for it later. I'm going to say Bloodstone. I'll bet you a rare on it, if you're willing to bet.
And the BKB now completed on Destroy. What were you saying? He's going to go Ags, right?
No, I said Bloodstone. Are you going to bet? Are you going to bet he's going to be Ags?
Yeah, Ags.
I'll bet you're rare.
Rare.
I haven't paid up on my last. Yeah, I already owe you and Mop Packs rares. I owe Mop Packs 2 rares. I owe you 1 rare.
I don't even remember what it was for. Oh, it was Puck Living. That's right.
Just trying to highlight. Puppey's gonna get Vendetta and Impaled. She's gonna walk through. Void gonna hit up the Silence first, actually, but just a small pick off on the Ancient Apparition. He did buy a gem before he died, so he did use his gold.
Sadoi could be in trouble in this bottom lane, though. There are 3 secret members.
Zeus ult, they get vision, glimpse back. Oh yeah,
he has
BKB goes, and now he's gonna try to turn on this. But where's the follow-up? BZZ comes in, Misery might be the target. They're looking for opposite heroes and No-Tail. Because BZZ doesn't have a basher, everyone's just getting away. They have no way to stop that.
Any way to stop TPs?
They needed a void from a Night Stalker who was sitting mid with no TP.
They actually lack disables. They only have Impale and then the Night Stalker Void. So TPs are actually quite effective against a lot of these heroes.
Jeez, Maelstrom is in his stash. It's time to bring that out.
Looks like No-Tail is going to be working on that Aghanims for himself. Does pick up the Ogre Club, so we'll probably see the Ags coming out within the next 10 to 15 minutes, I would imagine.
That's going to be a huge item, assuming the game is still even at that point. G goes with the BKB, and he wants this kill, and I don't think he's kidding it. G is a little too aggressive here. Kinetic Field, he walks past it, but Puppey now trying to body block, and you know, they're going to glimpse him back, and he's dead. That's the Aegis, though, and now BZZ comes in. Song of the Siren popped off as well. On the other side, Yoel's looking to maybe not get caught by the Song. No TP coming in. Misery does get impaled. Mana Burn force from S4. Kinetic Field goes again, and Yoel can't chase further. No pounds. They get everybody out again except for Misery, who does get caught out with the Broodmother spawn Spiderlings. It's just, when you get a decent engage like that and you lose your Aegis, you expect to get more than 1 kill off the back end of it.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, the Aegis was running out fairly soon. They only had about 45 seconds left on that Aegis anyway, so he was just looking to use the Aegis, I think. And they ended up getting 1, so it wasn't too bad. This Song is actually proving to be a real nuisance for VP. Every time they try to get a good fight or they have something going for them, Just a quick song and everyone TP's out, and there's not much they can do about that.
Weave is up now, so Virtus.pro gaining armor. And Sidor to go back to work here. Gonna pop his ultimate off, Lightning Bolt going in. Zeus ult goes, pounds BKB. BZ's a bit late on the BKB trigger against the Zeus. And Snare now Shadow Dances it, which disjoints it completely and doesn't get out of here. BKB turning on G, he'll try to TP and he might make it out. He should, in fact, and will. Yol stopped up, now Glimpse back, and this is the only hero they'll get on the back end of this. It looks like, unless they pick up Johan, but he's too far away. I don't think they have vision, and Glimpse is still on cooldown. Force, Stomp goes, it's on cooldown. Ice Vortex, Johan actually is dead. He has no TP. They're too fast for him, and the Stomp's about to fly. He could try to juke it.
Get hit by this.
And then the Glimpse afterwards. So, 2 supports killed. Secret do lose their tier 2 tower. It is destroyed by Johan. And BZZ in the meantime just split pushes mid. Well, guess who's down bottom?
It looks like BZZ is actually going for a Scotty, it looks like, but I think he really needs to go at Basher, honestly.
We talk about control. This is one of those games. And Snare G, oh, he's got to try to man fight. Manta style, G just gets blown to smithereens. Hey.
This game feels like it's slowly slipping away from VP.
They do have a 10,000 net worth lead, but that means nothing when Kuroki's at the helm for Team Secret.
Yeah, I mean, it just feels like they're just slowly losing map control, and they get completely outscaled by the Secret lineup against Elder, Titan, Naga, and Zeus in the late game. Once these BKBs start dwindling, it's going to be even more effective. It does actually look like S4 is going to be going for that Bloodstone. So, guess that's just his item on Zeus. I think every game I've seen him play Zeus, he goes Bloodstone.
I owed you a rare. I do not owe you a rare anymore.
Oh, I don't want rares anyways.
You're only about the Arcanas, huh?
Yep.
A true trader. A true bettor.
A true Dota 2 lounge fiend.
That's unhealthy.
I actually haven't been betting on D2L recently.
Probably a good thing. It's actually, yeah, I mean, I wish I did it more. I don't have enough Arcanas to bet.
Do you have one?
I have 2.
Ah, you got enough.
I'm not willing to part with them.
Just kidding.
Don't try to push your D2L bets onto me. I know what I'm getting into. My parents told me not to gamble. I'm a smart man.
Did they?
They did. I gamble anyways, though.
Oh, excellent.
BZZ currently sitting in the mid lane with 166 CS. He is pretty far behind the Naga.
Yeah, I mean, he's really far in CS, but he's not too far behind in net worth. Only about 4,000 behind in terms of net worth.
Scotty will help out significantly. Top lane.
But they're going to be going on G again.
There is splitter goes, BKB.
Survive.
And the thing is, they can just disengage. They force out a BKB charge, and then they just disengage. There's no follow-up.
Yeah.
There's a lack of gap control, and there's a lack of control in general for Virtus.pro.
I feel like Secret's map movements are just better right now. They're having groups of 2 and 3, so they're actually out farming VP right now, and then they're finding a lot of kills. If not a kill, then they're forcing out BKBs, and forcing out BKBs when you have a Zeus is very important. If we look at the BKB timers right now, we have a 8-second on Sark, so he's only been forced to use it a couple of times, but already a 6-second onto Night Stalker.
Yeah, what about the Broodmother? 9 seconds for Sidoi, so he's still good. The Night Stalker will probably start getting blown up unless he can finish some sort of tank item in the near future, or he can kill people quickly, but at the rate this game is going, Secret are doing a very good job of stalling. And again, it's a Naga. Naga's going to win late almost every time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we did see Naga lose. It went pretty late the other time, but it was also against a TB, and they had a lot of things to deal with these illusions.
So for Secret, or rather for Virtus.pro, when is your go time? Do you wait for next Roshan and then try to take something, or do you gank? What do you do here?
Well, Sark needs at least Basher, I think, for them to win these teamfights.
Do you think that's waiting too long? Do you think that Kuroki will have another item by then?
I mean, it might be, but I think you have to wait for it, and then you probably want the Mjolnir as well on the Night Stalker.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. BZZ's going at Puppey. Song's available, by the way. BKB might go. Shadow Dance goes first. Impale, gonna fly. Puppey, Song, no BKB yet. Now they're gonna take down the Siege Creep. Earth Splitter's gonna fly. Gonna hit. Wow, did they blow up That poor Slark. My God, I don't know what did so much damage, but they also get Yo as well. It wasn't that Earth Splitter. Was it really?
Yep, it's the Earth Splitter with the natural order, as well as the Spirit hit as well.
Jeez.
Just did so much AoE magical damage, and then the Riptide also coming in.
That might be the engagement that allows Secret to push past the river and start being aggressive with these tower pushes.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely... Actually, are they even going to get this tier 2? They're in no hurry to end this game.
I don't blame them. Oh, MKB.
I mean, you have a Naga Siren. MKB, that's an interesting pickup.
Brood, though.
I mean, if you ever can find the real...
Naga?
The real Naga, then you can do some serious work, but...
Good luck with that.
It also stops TPs.
That's the
but
thing
is this
that,
better than a Basher?
It's the thing that Secret had against the Naga the other game when G was playing the Naga was that they had... When you talked about this at length, the Dagon and the Glimpse was able to destroy illusions quickly.
Yeah. I don't... They don't have the same tools to kill the illusions. Like, Void doesn't kill illusions, he needs to attack them like 5 times after that. Impale doesn't do anything. I don't think Mana Burn is targetable, or it does anything to...
Stomp. Ooh, Spike carefully goes. Pounce misses, Glimpse back onto Yol, he's up in the air. Blinks out immediately, but Zeusult goes, and Snare misses from Shadow Dance again. So far, initiation, no real fights been breaking out. Mjolnir's finished up for G. And Virtus.pro are on the back foot. That was a fight that really Secret wanted to take, and they couldn't do so. And now Zeusult's down. No, I guess Song's down for 6 seconds, that's fine. Disruptor, Ags, not quite there.
Yeah.
Oh, BZZ.
BZZ is just dead, I think, yeah.
He has to force the BKB out.
No, I guess he's okay.
That's
but now he's not going to have BKB for this fight.
Oh, but the wraparound. Broodmother, what are you doing? Gotta go on No-Tail. Pops the BKB. No-Tail might get the static storm. The ensnare! Saved his life. Kuroki still has Song. S4. Now silenced up. Here comes G. BKB not used yet. Big Earth Splitter, though. 1-for-1 exchange. S4 is up in 20 seconds because of that Bloodstone. Now BZZ stuck in the Disruptor hold again. Glimpse back out. Shadow Dance is available. He'll pop it off. Still ensnared. Has pounced. Can use it once the ensnare is over, but there's the Song. Doesn't get it off, and now BZZ is in trouble. It's going to be a 3-for-1 exchange. BZZ's gonna fall, and it's all going horribly for Virtus.pro. Secret are looking to finish this off in 3-to-1 fashion, and now they can head over to Roche confidently and take the big guy down.
Yeah. VP are just really struggling now at this point in the game. Like, the natural order is doing a lot of work. They don't have a Vlad's, there's no AC, so they're all sitting at 0 armor when fighting anywhere near the Spirit or the ET himself. And the amount of damage output that comes out is just absolutely insane from the natural order. It's just, I mean, Slark just completely explodes. And it's not like he has no HP. He's sitting probably at about 2.3k or something.
They can't take Roche though. A bit too early for that, as everyone gets back into the fray except for the Slark. And BZZ was looking to maybe jump in there, snatch, or get a couple of kills. I think that was a smart play. Again, like you said, Secret in no hurry to end this game.
Yeah, I think VP might actually get Roche now, though.
Kuroki is now sitting Heart, Manta, Bots, and Radiance. And they will find out Yol yet again. A little too aggressive forward. He dies. The gem is on Misery. That is the issue.
Yeah, and he's probably just going to go for Butterfly next. Maybe a Diffusal, but I think most likely just the Butterfly. And then at that point, can they even kill Kuroki?
Virtus.pro, despite not having Yol running at them. BKB goes, Misery's going to be the target, slowing him down with the incapacitating bite. Earth Splitter does get off, they have to avoid this. They take too much damage otherwise. Misery is going to die. 2-for-1 exchange, now they go for Roshan. Still chasing, G's looking for Puppey, pops the BKB at the perfect time, gets one. Song is going to have to go if he has it. Kuroki, it's on cooldown for 9 seconds. Double buyback coming out, both from the supports. G backing away, BKB down for 45 seconds. Zeusolt goes, Glimpse back. G might be the lamb to the slaughter here, and Snare goes, G's done. And got him. I don't know why he's staying around. He needs to get out. Picks up the gem. TP. He could try to grave TP. And Snare should be there. Lightning Bolt stops him. Jotham is dead. They do get the Aegis, but they lose the gem. They lose a couple of heroes. They force up the buybacks, at least for Secret, but weird fight.
Yeah, and this Zeus ult into Glimpse is proving to be very problematic for VP. Because they engage a fight and then they're trying to run away, but then the Zeus ult comes, they get glimpsed back, and then that one hero is just completely dead because no one on his team is even close to helping him out once that happens.
We've not seen an excess amount of shallow graves this game. Not that he's ever had time to get them off, but the fights from Virtus.pro are so spread out that it feels like Jotum can't stick with one specific person. I don't think I've seen a 5-man team fight from Virtus.pro in a long time.
It looks like Kuroki does go for that Diffusal Blade, so we're going to see the Butterfly as the 6th item this game, if it goes that long. He is only level 17. It's that typical Naga not getting the levels on the actual hero. I mean, if you compare that to the levels of VP, VP actually probably have an experience advantage. Yeah, they do.
They have a level or experience and gold advantage still, although it is starting to slip and sliding through their fingers here as they've made too many aggressive plays, and there's been too many really, really solid plays from Secret to make sure that this game stays at least close to their favor.
Yeah, I mean, if a team fight ever breaks down to the point where they can find the real Naga, isolate her, and then kill her, I think they have a chance. But Secret have been playing these teamfights very well and making sure that Naga doesn't get caught out, or that at least they kill some of the VP heroes first, and then the song is available as well.
As for, I think, bots are starting to come out across the field. There are in fact 3 of them in the game. Sidor is the only one to have them on the enemy team of Virtus.pro, the enemy of Secret. On the Radiant side, you have S4 with his, and obviously the Naga's going to pick those up every day of the week.
Dire's middle tower is under
So,
attack.
at some point, split pushing might become a factor for Sidor. Not that time yet. And they've done a very good job of pushing up the lanes for No-Tail and for the rest of Secret. And they're going to also take Ancients over here. Not even with the Naga. They want Misery to get some extra farm. He might be going Hex. He has Ultimate Orb. Zeus ult canceled. No-Tail realizes he's in trouble bottom, I think.
Oh, Misery. Yeah, Misery is probably going to be going Hex, so. He went for a similar build in the previous game, except for Eul's, he had a Force Staff that game. I think it's because of this Slark, he has a Eul's. It's better than Force Staff.
BZZ. Ensnare's going to go through. Dark Pact is going to go, and, well, that doesn't bring it off. Stomp's going to hit up. He should have waited, I think. Ice Blast. Shadow Dance is available. Well, he can't heal up during that, so he's going to wait to use it.
Oh,
Aegis is reclaimed in 2 minutes, and, well, there's the Basher. Now is the time to go.
Secret being very patient there, not overstaying or over-engaging onto the Slark, because they could have actually popped the Aegis, but deciding it wasn't worth the risk.
Is it time to go for Virtus.pro in this situation now with the Basher coming out?
I mean, it has to be timed soon, because the later this goes against Elder Titan and Naga with the Zeus as well, and the dwindling BKB timers, so it's just going to be a harder and harder game, I think.
It almost feels like they have to get a pick off in order to push up to the high ground. And,
yeah.
Well, if they do get a pick off,
I mean,
buybacks are limited.
At the same time, you can argue that they might be okay in the late game if they have 3 super farmed cores to only the 1 core of Secret. Because if you look at the farm distribution, sure, this Naga is bigger than everyone on VP, but then VP have the next 3 on the net worth chart by quite a significant margin when comparing it to the other cores of Secret.
It's surprising, actually. Broodmother is the highest net worth hero on the side of Virtus.pro, whereas I thought Slark might be up there. He's actually 3rd behind the Brood and the Night Stalker. Thunderstrike is going to go. Zeus ult. They're going to glimpse him back. Static Storm?
I don't even think
he's available. He has no Ags. So Yulster's going to go. They can't get this kill. Maybe they can. Oh my lord, the damage comes out. Lightning Bolt. He's going to skitter away as fast as he possibly can. Grave comes through. He's still alive for the time being. They won't engage on the back end of this. Zeus ult down for a bit. Static Storm's down for about 60 seconds. Very low cooldown abilities used. But they still don't get the kill.
Yeah, he actually waited quite a long time to BKB. I was a bit nervous for him there for a second.
But now it's not going to matter. Ags is done.
Yeah, and he just heals up from that ancient camp.
Ags Disruptor means no more BKBs in Static Storm.
That's scary. Now you have to BKB when you get glimpsed, because if you let yourself get glimpsed into Static Storm, you're not going to be able to pop that BKB anymore.
Scythe is also done coming out from the Elder Titan. So all of these items we were talking about are completed. And KheZu is a butterfly away from 6 slotted, which, by the way, is a couple, maybe 1,000 or so more gold before he has that and buyback. Yeah, probably about 2,000, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, if you consider if this game possibly goes into the super late game when you have 3 6-slot cores on VP, then, I mean, possibly you could say they have a chance against this Naga Siren, but I think the time between when KheZu gets 6-slot and when all these heroes on VP get 6-slot.
BZZ X up, the Grave comes through, keeps him alive. He has Shadow Dance. Can he get it off? Pops the BKB. Misery, the song's gonna go, but Misery, he stays alive. Zusol goes, KheZu getting right click down. Misery's in trouble. KheZu, he might fall here. They have no way of keeping him alive. He's done. They're gonna have to buy back maybe. Can they get to the base in time? They might be able to hold for 70 seconds here. We'll have to wait and see. That is a huge engagement. What a Grave. That is what we were looking for from Jotham. And he gets it done in that engagement. They are not dead yet. Virtus.pro hanging on for the chance at a game 5. And Sidoi TP's mid. Yeah. Luckily, Puppey is able to back away.
I mean, that's like one of the fights I was talking about. If they can isolate the real Naga during sleep or something, or, you know, even... I mean, some of them were attacking during sleep because they popped the BKBs, but once the fight breaks down to that point, Naga's actually not the best carry. Like, this hero is just exceptionally good at pushing out all the lanes, making it impossible for you to push and end the game, and then, you know, just sending waves of illusions at you and slowly whittling you down. But in a straight-up fight like that, she's actually not the greatest hero. So VP doing a good job getting a fight that they could actually win in that situation.
Tier 3 tower, glyphs available. They're going to have to use it. Naga buyback is up, but they might just lose the tier 3. Puppey getting dove. They really want to force this buyback out. Puppey not dead yet. Dark Pact, he forces away. They've got to go for the tier 3. Dagon and Wen, I believe. BZZ taking the damage. Basher up. He's going to get glimpse back. BKB's available. He needs to pop it. Shadow Dance first. No kinetic field static storm combo yet. There's the BKB. Now going on Misery. Yule Scepter first. Melee Rax is done. Now they back away. They don't want to get caught. Butterfly bought out. They make sure that they get away safely. Zusol was charged but not used. Animation was popped. Now it goes. They're looking for more. Glimpse back. BKB comes in at the perfect time from Sidoi. He'll make his way out of there. All right. Okay, Virtus.pro. They're making all the plays that they need to make at this stage of the game.
And I think now if you are... You really need this Vlad's and AC like we've talked about against Elder Titan. They have neither of these items, and...
Night Stalker's building
sure
AC,
you have... I guess you have the weave, right? So you can sort of... It's sort of understandable. But Night Stalker now picks up the AC. That's a really critical item, I think. I would like to see a Vlad's on one of these heroes. Maybe one of the supports. Possibly Jotham start picking that up.
He just picked up the pipe not too long ago, I think.
Maybe you don't actually need it when you have this Dazzle hero, because you can just weave your entire team, and then you slowly just build up armor anyways. So maybe Vlad's is not as important with the Dazzle.
They now have that Assault Cuirass, and are we going to go to a Game 5? That's the question. We've had a fantastic series so far. It's a rematch of yesterday.
It just depends on how these fights go, because if they're very orderly, Secret has a much easier time fighting, but if chaos ensues and they're able to find the Naga, then VP can definitely still win this game.
They are scouting out KheZu with Yul. However, they're not sure if that's an illusion or not. And KheZu just goes top lane, pops the Manta style, and he's going to peace out. He's going to bots to another lane. It looks like Yul, I think, might have been spotted, but Naga still walking a fine line. Zusol goes just for vision. Now Puppey picks up an Aghanim Scepter, and if he's alive, it's going to be tough to push into, and also the fight's going to maybe go their way. So 2 Aghanim Scepters for your supports coming out, and they're starting to get more farm than the supports in Virtus.pro. Yul's certainly fallen off. He's not really doing much. He just needs to hit Impales that are Ravages, essentially, and good luck with that. Aegis, Cheese, Roche, Sidoi. Who's going to get the Aegis? Who's going to get the Cheese? Because it looks like it's going to be Virtus.pro, at least right now. Secret, they've already used their Zusol. They're pushing down mid currently. Another big Roche coming out for Virtus.pro.
Who's going to take the Cheese? I guess they're going to put it on Jotham and then probably transfer it to someone during a fight if possible.
Abyssal now done.
Abyssal Blade, that's a huge pickup.
They find the real Naga. Song's gonna go. They want to engage. They're engaging into Aegis. They're engaging into Cheese. Static Storm onto all of them. Huge fight. Cheese gonna fall. So is going to be the Slark dying. Jotum dies. Buyback immediately from G. BZZ Shadow Dances. And on the backside, here we have Sidoi coming in. They want Misery. And they're gonna man fight. BKB first. Now the Ensnare going through, but it doesn't matter. He dodges it. It looks like, I'm not sure what happened. It got fogged or something. Now they're looking for No-Tail. There's gonna be the Yule Scepter. Now No-Tail's got to get bashed up and dead. Interesting engagement. What do they get off the back end of it? I'm not sure if that was the best fight for Secret. They did force out the G buyback.
Yeah, they got one buyback from the Night Stalker, so that was really good. And that was a really impressive engagement from Secret. They can just use this song.
S4 is going to have buyback. You might have to pop it off. Rax mid is going to fall. There is no tier 2. KheZu top lane looking to take the tier 3 tower. Glyph available. Yes, it is available. They're going to head bottom. They're not going to deal with KheZu just yet. They're going to have Jotum come up, but he cannot take down KheZu. Now the Raxes are exposed. Glyph still not used yet for Virtus.pro. When are they going to pop it? At the last possible moment. That is when tier 3 tower finally going down, but they have to TP back. Jotum is going to grave up and take some time. He's going to TP back to the base. Melee Rax now going to go down. KheZu taking this for absolutely nothing. They're getting it for free. Yule comes in. Yule Scepter now coming out as well from Yule. BZZ, BKB, KheZu. No Song out of mana, by the way. He's going to get caught out. He's going to get brought down. That is buyback available for the side of KheZu, but they still take down the Melee Rax top. All they get bottom is actually they got the full set of racks, so not bad.
Yeah, so they end up... Okay, so they trade... They got a range Rax mid, a melee, and a ranged bottom for a tier 3 and a melee top. I would say it's a slight advantage. It's not too big of a deal. Also, being 2 racks up is definitely a lot better than just being... Okay, being 2 racks to 1, I think, is a bit better than being 1 racks to 2, especially with the location of the racks, because they're... The Secrets racks that they've taken is top lane, and then the 2 that VP have taken are mid and bottom, so those lanes are always going to be pushed in, and then VP can always just push top with all their heroes, forcing Secret to defend both mid and bottom racks, so the trade that they actually made was pretty beneficial for them.
KheZu was able to get a lot, but in the end he got, I'm not sure, mana burn probably. Now they're going to go on Misery. He does have Yule Scepter, Hex up onto Sidoi. Not jumping in yet. Shadow Whip goes. BZZ destroys the Disruptor. Buyback not available. That's huge. No Disruptor ult now for 60 some odd seconds here. They're going to go top lane. They want this tier 3 tower. They want the Rex. They want game 5. Virtus.pro want it all. BZZ going to take the front lines. Game might not end here, but they're going to at least work on this tier 3 tower. Glyph's going to go first. TP coming in from the Naga Siren. Song's going to go through. They catch out Sidoi. BKB still up for him. Earthsplitter's going to go. Pops it up. Earthsplitter does some damage. KheZu now trying to man up. Sidoi, he is going to get graved. KheZu is in some trouble, but he's not dead yet. Can they get him? BZD gets 1. They get another hero. Misery is going to buy back. KheZu still alive barely. Waning Rift silences up. He's still down. Buys back immediately. Puppey getting brought low. But now they're defending. All 4 dead for Virtus.pro. The only one alive is back in the base. His Brood is bought back, and he's defending the top lane of Rax. They defend the tier 3 tower. They defend the Rax. They force out the Naga buyback. They force out a couple of buybacks. But still, Virtus.pro cannot finish this game off at 51 minutes in, despite their best efforts.
I think they actually just got a little too greedy on trying to kill KheZu, because after that song, they could have either just backed off or maybe even focused the tower, but they dived extremely deep to try to kill that Naga Siren, and they paid dearly.
They don't have G for 90 seconds, and every single hero from Secret is up and alive. Nyx Assassin will buy back. Jotum is up in 20 seconds, but no G for a long time.
The Disruptor with the Aghanims plus the Naga Siren is actually a really strong late game combination, because they can sleep these heroes, and if you don't actually BKB the initial sleep, then you're going to get Disruptor ulted, and then you're not going to be able to pop your BKB, and you might just end up falling at that point.
No glyph. We might even up on Rax here. With no G, they don't want to go in. John's back and ready to go. The weave comes through. Now they're going to jump in. BZZ, the song. Dark Pact doesn't matter. BZZ is going to fall. He has no buyback. He used it in the last engagement. Static Storm. Now the Impale. It's a Ravage coming through. The Grave from Johnham. BZZ is not dead yet. Not yet anyways. He will finally go down. Zeus ult goes. 4 dead from Virtus.pro. Secret are about to take this game. Sadoy's the only one alive. He's going to get ensnared. Ment is out of it. Now he gets brought back. Kinetic Field, they bring him down. And it looks like Secret will be moving on to the grand finals with one huge fight, one huge swing. That's all it took for Secret to take this game home. Tier 4 towers getting assaulted. G's up in 20 seconds still. The buyback not being there hurt them so much. And Secret are going to end this game by just going straight for the Ancient. GG called for Virtus.pro. And Secret move on.
Well, what a game.
Well, you can't say much else than that.
Those late game mistakes, you paid dearly. They made one mistake. I think they played really well, and honestly, that was just insane. Scrim best of 7. Let's go. No Tail says.
I think these teams must have a lot of respect.